You might know me from being the girl that slept in the airport, or the girl that swam with thresher sharks, the Canadian who started learning AFL, or from this weird video. But I would like to reintroduce myself. My name is Jenna, I'm 27 years old from Vancouver Island, Canada, and here's my story. In June 2022, I quit my corporate engineering job and I set off on a one-way flight to London. I had my savings, 2 backpacks, and a big dream. To see how far my money could take me, to step foot on every continent, and to make videos of the whole thing. I spent 4 months backpacking Europe. I lived with my sister for 3 weeks in London, rode bikes for 5 days down the coast of Portugal, backpacked Turkey for 2 weeks, faced my fear of heights in Switzerland multiple times, interrailed through Germany, France, and Italy. And then my budget for Europe was dwindling, so I decided to volunteer at Oktoberfest. I'd never heard of anyone doing this before and I was so nervous to rock up alone, but it was the best thing I did. I met so many cool people here, and fast forward 2 years, one of them becomes my boyfriend. After nearly a month at Oktoberfest, I hopped on a flight to Colombia. I fell in love with Medellin during my 2 weeks of Spanish school there, and decided to travel the country with some friends I met at Spanish school. I ended up spending 2 months in Colombia, with some highlights being the Lost City Trek, Tayrona Park. I traveled down to Peru and met my friend Claire from Oktoberfest. My favorite thing ever was the Salcante trek to Machu Picchu. It was absolutely stunning. We ended up getting caught in protests and stuck in the little town of Machu Picchu for a week, which ended in me having a 3-day journey from Cusco to La Paz in Bolivia. Long story short, we didn't eat anything besides Oreos and crackers for the whole 3 days. After that experience, it was time to go home for Christmas. Unfortunately, a massive blizzard stormed over North America and made it a bit more challenging. I ended up getting stuck in the airport in Toronto for 3 days, but I made it home on Christmas morning. After a month relaxing and getting the courage to hop back on the road, I headed to Asia. I went diving with sharks and millions of sardines in the Philippines. I did the Ha Giang Loop in Vietnam, went on the 3-day slow boat from Thailand to Laos, and got extremely food poisoned in Bali. This concluded my year of travel, but I knew that wasn't the end. I went home and worked for a few months, and last minute decided that I wanted to go back to Oktoberfest and volunteer again. And I'm so happy I did. I reunited with so many friends who I met last year, and with Tom, and that turned into a little bit of a romance. Since he's from Melbourne and that was my next plan, I thought maybe this could work out. So I made the move. He picked me up from the airport and the rest is history. He got me to try and play AFL, so for the next 8 months I played on a women's AFL team and had an absolute blast. I moved to the Whitsundays to complete my regional work for Australia visa, and shortly after, Tom, my sister, and some more of our friends joined. I'm making this video from my bedroom in Airlie Beach where I've been planning the next year of travels. In 1 week we hit the road again. We're headed off to Thailand for a month and a half, and then we go to Spain for a month, and then we head back to Canada. I'm so excited to show my Aussie boyfriend my beautiful home on Vancouver Island. Thank you so much for following along this crazy journey. If you found me from this video, I hope you follow along for the many more travels and adventures to come. Bye!